Attorney Tom, I'm curious as to what your thoughts are on this. A Bay Area woman and Disneyland pass holder is suing Disney theme parks over what she alleges are deceptive practices regarding its Magic Key passes. Let's investigate.
Hello. Robot voice attorney Tom here. I forgot to record my introduction. Today we are talking about the Disneyland Magic Key Pass lawsuit.
In the $5 million lawsuit, Santa Clara County resident Miss Nielsen claims that Disneyland is artificially limiting its capacity at the park for its pass holders. In her suit, she noted that while she had purchased the $1,400 Dream Key annual pass, which is the most expensive one available, she encountered many blackout dates, including weekends when she tried to make a reservation for November. However, the suit claims that Disney advertised and promoted there would be no blackouts for Dream Key holders. And while Magic Key pass holders were allegedly blocked from making reservations because of Disneyland's cap on the number of pass holders who can reserve entry on any given day, single day and multi-day tickets were still available. Eventually, Nielsen had to purchase a single day ticket for the date she wanted to visit Disneyland, despite being a Dream Key pass holder. Ms. Nielsen reasonably believed and relied upon Disney's advertisement and promise to mean that if Disney had capacity at its Anaheim parks, Ms. Nielsen and her fellow Dream Key pass holders would be allowed to make reservations and visit the park.
Chloe, we're going to Disneyland!
Nope.
So before I dive into legal analysis on this, let me just first say this. What an absolute joke of a product. If you're going to offer a $1,400 annual pass, it better damn come with no blackout dates. I mean, come on, Disney. If you're selling single day and multi-day passes and not letting in your highest tier annual pass members, what the hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
Y'all know that product is bull. Now, with that said, just because it's bull doesn't necessarily mean it's illegal. So let's do some further analysis.
Enhance. Enhance. Enhance.
So in the very first sentence, the allegation is that Disneyland was artificially limiting its capacity at the park for its pass holders. That in and of itself might not be illegal. Disney is a private company. It is their private park, and they can sell passes that, in theory, limit their capacity.
Caymanland has over 100 fabulous rides, 6 roller coasters, and tons of great surprises. And the best part is, you can't come.
So in the article, it said that the plaintiff was suing under California's version of the Deceptive Trade Practices Act, which, according to this California lawyer's website, California forbids deceptive, unfair, misleading, and untrue advertising. This section of the law protects consumers. So this case is going to hinge on how the annual pass was initially marketed when the plaintiff bought the annual key. And I don't know how it was marketed because, you know, I don't care about going to Disneyland. But I'll tell you what, if I spent $1,400 on an annual pass, I better be able to get into Disneyland any freaking day that I want. And if we go to Disneyland's own website, we can see here it says the Dream Key Pass, reservation based on admission to one or both theme parks every day of the year. Theme park reservations can be made 90 days in advance. This pass can hold up to 6 park reservations at a time on a rolling basis in any 90-day window, subject to restrictions. Park reservations are subject to availability and are not guaranteed for any specific dates or park. Now, with that said, Disney is smart. Disney is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. And if they get sued for something and they're in the wrong, they're probably going to change it or make it look like they are in the right online. That is just how PR works.
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it.
So it's really all just going to depend on how this product was advertised when it was sold. Did they make this clarification clear? Was this bullet point on the ticket sale portal when people were buying the tickets. Further, did Disney issue any sort of guidance on how they were going to limit the capacity in the parks while they were selling the annual passes? What it sounds like is that the annual passes are in a group of their own. For instance, and I'm making up a number, only 1,000 annual pass holders are allowed in the park at any given day, and once they hit that 1,000 person limit, then no other pass holders can make reservations. But they can still sell single day and multi-day tickets. Again, that sounds like total bullshit, but if it was clearly laid out in their rules and regulations and advertising, then it might not be illegal.
No, but is it against the law, though?
So going back to the article, and I'm glad the article says this because I was going to make a comment on it. While the suit is not yet a class action, Nielsen has requested that the U.S. District Court certify it to include the other 3,600 Dream Key pass holders. This has class action written all over it. So in order to get certified as a class action, the court is going to look at a number of factors. An adequate class definition, which would be anybody who purchased the Dream Key annual pass. Ascertainability, they know who those people are because presumably Disney keeps a ledger of who the annual pass holders are. Numerosity, the lawsuit said that there were 3,600 people who bought this pass. Commonality, which is they experienced the same type of damages, i.e. not being able to get into the park on any given day. 5, typicality. This is unclear. I don't know if the other pass holders have run into this same problem. Have other pass holders had trouble making reservations? Were they blocked out? Were they expecting to have access to the park any day with no restrictions? And 7, at least one of the requirements in Rule 23B. Okay, we are not going to get into that. Y'all get the point. So the way I see it, I think this has class action written all over it. I think that it probably will be certified as a class, and I think it should be certified as a class, but those are different arguments. Just because it should be certified as a class doesn't mean that it's a winning case. So there's my analysis. It can be summed up in 2 simple words.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It depends. But I want to hear y'all's opinion. If you have any inside information on how Disney was marketing this product, leave a comment down below. And I'm going to leave y'all with one last knowledge hammer for Disney Corporation. See y'all.
He's a catastrophic injury attorney who accidentally became a YouTuber. Attorney Tom.